Welcome to Sunday Mornings with Enlightenism. I'm Brother Malcolm.
And I'm Sister Carolyn.
And we're here today, folks, with our usual presentation on Enlightenism and divine self-knowledge. Sister Carolyn's going to get us started. She's an Enlightenism practitioner, teacher, workshop facilitator, and someone who's going to share the benefits of using divine self-knowledge to change how you think and live. Here's the one and only Sister Carol.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Malcolm. Yes, I am the one and only, just as you are the one and only in your life. And this broadcast is about changing the way you think and live. And to do that, you must start with something. And that's why the Enlightenism broadcast is on the air. Because there's a path that you walk when you're on the path. And that is to know in every essence, in every part of your life, that you are whole, perfect, and complete, faceless, formless, colorless, and ageless. And that you have everything that you will ever need for the journey. This is the message on this broadcast in every presentation. And in order to find out anything about ourselves, we must first have a question that opens us up, or a statement that opens us up. The first principle of Enlightenism is to know that you are responsible for the current conditions in your life, whatever they are. And when you absolutely know that, you understand that no one is responsible for you but you. And no matter how you or why you believe the way you do, you have to find out where those beliefs originated. And typically, all of us grow up in an illusionary world, filled with do's and don'ts. We learn things about ourselves that are not the truth about us. But we carry those truths through our life. And we are always operating to prove those truths that others have told us about ourselves and the world that we live in. It is only when we become responsible for our living, for our decision making, and for our doing that we find out who we are. And we don't always make the best decisions. And what I mean by that, we don't make the decisions sometimes that are comfortable for us, even when we feel like making them, or feel like maybe this one isn't so right. But we use those beliefs and patterns of beliefs to arrive at a decision that really doesn't fit who we are. When we arrive at that place, when we know that, when we feel that, I should say, when we feel that, we can then make the decision to be responsible for our beliefs and values. We can then be responsible who is practicing the beliefs and values. We can then be responsible for our awareness of being when we make decisions, and not blame those decisions on others, because when we do, it allows us to remain the way we are in our life. And the idea of this broadcast is to change the way that you think and live, so that you are living your life effectively. No one can walk for you, as I told a friend last week when she told me that her knees were hurting. And I said, remember, you have to take care of that. And you have to do what is best to take care of your knees. So whatever complaints we have in our lives, we brought them into our lives. however we brought them in. And know that we're responsible for changing the way that we think and live. And we have that power within us. You are born with that power. You don't have to look outside of you for that power. I invite you, as I do every Sunday, to purchase the book Enlightenism. If you have a copy, then purchase a copy for someone else. You can get it via Amazon or thebuysociety.org. It's wonderful to have the 10 principles are in this book, and use one. There are 10 principles, and so for 10 weeks or even 20, however long it takes you to understand you, use a principle each and every day and wake up knowing that you are the power in your own life. This book helps you do that. It walks you through questions and exercises that you can practice so that you begin to understand who is making the decisions. You can understand the power within you. And so I always invite you to do that. As I said, the first principle is understanding that you are responsible for the current conditions in your life. And when you take that responsibility on, then you realize that you are the one that must change those principles that you have picked up from others. So again, I encourage and invite you to purchase the book Enlightenism through Amazon or through thebuysociety.org. And now it's time for Brother Malcolm. And so I give you Brother Malcolm, philosopher and author and creator of Enlightenism. Brother Malcolm.
Thank you so much, Sister Carolyn, for wonderful insights to get us started. It's a powerful day, powerful insights, folks. I'm Brother Malcolm. I want to share something about the inward journey, the divine self-knowledge that you discover on the inward journey that can change your life. My message, my insights today is focusing on creating a healthy mind. Creating a healthy mind to begin your day with healthy thoughts about what your actions should be in this day. Take the time before you enter into the daily humdrum of the workday. Think about your thoughts and what you think about yourself. And see if you can express different thoughts about you in this day. About you. And think about this from the other point of how your daily thoughts can create some different outcomes in your actions. So we want to cleanse the mind of the thoughts that produce the actions of complaining. So that's what the focus is today. Cleansing the mind of the thoughts that produce the actions that cause us to complain. We're complaining about something. I catch myself sometimes, folks, with having thoughts on the freeway, thoughts just on the streets. That driving is not the way it used to be. You just can't just drive. You have to look out for other people. People are driving strangely now, particularly here in California. So you have to kind of watch other people. And that can bring about complaints about driving. It can then change how the joy that you have in driving is now lost in the complaints about what you see other people doing. And then it spreads like a cancer in your mind. Then after a while, everything. So people complain all the time about governments, politics, rising gas prices, food costs, all of these come from the thoughts that we are bringing into our actions. And the thoughts are coming from our perceptions and interpretations of what we are hearing and seeing from other people. You know, people tell you that you should be complaining, then you start complaining. And you can ask people, well, what are you complaining about? So, well, I don't know. So sometimes I find myself complaining, I don't know what I'm complaining about. But my thoughts in me are producing the actions and the perceptions that I have about who I am and my interaction with things outside of me, externally. It's easy to do. So, today, focus on creating a healthy mind with the thoughts focusing on healthy actions about yourself. Uplift yourself. Spend some time to create a healthy you, a healthy mind, and also a healthy body that's going to enter into a symbiotic relationship so that everything about you express healthy thoughts, healthy actions. And when we stop complaining, what do? We must look at the source of the complaint. Who's complaining? We are. And what are we complaining about? Who knows? Today, folks, creating a healthy mind, creating the power to cleanse the mind of the thoughts that produces complaining about things and people and places. I'm Brother Malcolm.
I'm Sister Carolyn.
And thank all of you for stopping by. And remember, create a healthy mind with divine self-knowledge. Have a great day, folks.
Thanks for listening.